The story of Semah Weifur is that of human resilience and determination. From a poor blind kid in a home for the blind to becoming one of Liberia's international stars. His story is a classical example that one's condition does not mean one's limitation. When you understand what it means to live with disability, then you will definitely have respect for disabled people who are able to rise above their condition to make something meaningful out of their lives. Semah was not just born blind, but he was born into abject poverty as well. He did not have the basic needs of life that other kids could boast of. No good clothes, no good pairs of shoes, and even feeding was a serious challenge. So for someone who was born into that kind of condition and with blindness attached to it, not many people expected him to amount to anything meaningful in life. So you won't be wrong to say that life was not kind to this young man. Maybe the future didn't look certain either until God brought the Nigerian superstar Flavour into his life. And since then, Flavour has been allowing God to use him to change Semah's life. For years, Semah was in the care of Christian Association of the Blind, an NGO based in Monrovia, the capital of Liberia. Although life didn't seem kind to him, Semah's spirit was not beaten and his dream was very much alive. His dream was to be a musician, but he didn't know how that dream was going to be realized. Interestingly, Semah developed a very strong love for two Nigerian superstars who were thousands of miles away from him, and that is Flavour and Masterkraft. And one of his biggest dreams was to meet both of them in person. But how that was going to happen, he did not know. In 2016, the Liberian singer Queen Julie Endee was in Nigeria to collaborate with Flavour and Masterkraft on her track titled Ijele. And from there, they developed a good working relationship. Queen Endee is a humanitarian and cultural ambassador for our country, Liberia, and has worked with several organizations in the country. And one of the organizations she was working with at the time was the Christian Association of the Blind, the NGO that was taking care of Semah. During a peace outreach at the organization, Queen Endee was overwhelmed when the 11-year-old Semah Weifur mounted the stage and performed one of her songs titled No Shaking. During the event, Semah opened up to her that his long-life dream was to meet Flavour and Masterkraft. Although Queen Endee did not make any promise to him, she was determined to do all she could to make the boy's dream come true. The opportunity for that to happen presented itself a few months later when Flavour and Masterkraft traveled to Monrovia for a concert. While in the country, news got to Flavour and Masterkraft that there was a blind boy who was dying to meet them. Masterkraft set out to meet with Semah, and from there, he sent videos of Semah singing Flavour's song to him. Flavour was touched and he promised that he was not going to leave Monrovia without meeting the boy. So he finally met with Semah, and it was a meeting that was going to change the boy's life forever. The first meeting happened at an event where Flavour was conferred with a traditional title in Liberia for his contribution to Africa through music, and Semah was in attendance at the event. Queen Endee said that there was a boy she wanted Flavour to meet. When Semah took the microphone and performed one of Flavour's hit songs, Mama, the entire audience was held spellbound by his talent. Flavour couldn't hold himself in his chair. He stood up and walked up to Semah and hugged him. Semah couldn't believe it. The person he idolized all his life was finally here with him. Semah knew that he was not going to let him go after that. And both of them soon began a journey that was going to capture the hearts of millions of people. In June 2017, while working on his album Ijele the Traveler, Flavour did a duet with Semah on one of the tracks of the album titled Most High, alongside a video which was shot by Clarence Peters. The song became a monster hit and was played in every corner of the country and beyond. The song propelled Semah to limelight and got more and more people asking questions about him. Their journey didn't stop there. In fact, it only got better from there. The following year, Flavour and Semah released a joint gospel EP titled Divine, and all the songs in the EP were produced by Masterkraft. During an interview, Flavour said that the boy was talented and deserved support, and that when it comes to music, there are no limitations. Since then, Semah has gone on to perform on big stages with his idol Flavour across different African countries, North America, and other parts of the world. A lot has changed in Semah's life since that 2017. He has grown from a poor blind boy in the care of an NGO to becoming one of Liberia's famous stars. Semah said that everyone keeps telling him that he has grown, but sadly, he can't look himself in the mirror. He added that he cannot be ungrateful to God. He said that 2017 is still like yesterday on his mind, and that he will never forget how God sent Flavour to rescue him.
I want to thank God for the life of Semah. I want to thank God for the life of this young man. I can't say much, ladies and gentlemen, but all I want to say is God is the greatest. And I also want to say I so much believe in Africa. We are the future. And the future is now.
One of Semah's heart desires is that God should open his eyes so that he could see the face of the man that rescued him and gave him a new life. And we hope that his heart desire will come to pass.
Lord, you made the blind man to see. You made the crippled to walk. I'm feeling this way because Semah G is my fellow king. Lord, please make him to regain his sight so that he can see the face of the man that put a smile on his face. Flavour, God will bless you.
We can't wait to see what the future holds for him in the world of music. What do you have to say about the story of this young man? Tell us what you think in the comment section. And also like and share the video on your social media pages for others to see too. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you can get to see our next video.